Hey everyone, the last Shoegazer here with a movie review of 2016's The Barn. This is a Nevermore Productions film put out by Scream Team Releasing, and it's a really fun time. I really enjoyed it, and it's one that I would definitely go back and rewatch. I'm probably going to do that this Halloween. Another one that I recently bought from Scream Team Releasing is the Halloween anthology called 1031. So, yeah, I'm probably going to be checking that out sooner than later and doing a review of that as well. But, yeah, I just kind of wanted to start with The Barn and maybe do 1031 a little bit closer to Halloween time. But I'm not sure if I can wait that long. So look for that at some point. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this a little bit today. It's definitely a really cool throwback Halloween kind of flick. It stars Ari Lehman, who is Dr. Rock, the host of a creepy rock radio show, and also this has Linnea Quigley as Miss Barnhart, kind of a prude who is trying to kind of put the kibosh on the town's rich Halloween traditions and festivities that the two main characters are really caught up in, especially the one. He's just really a huge fan of Halloween and never quite got out of the spirit of trick-or-treating and wanting to scare people. And it mainly follows him, but also his group of friends as they get caught up in some of the local kind of lore, the stories of the haunted barn that took the life of a little girl 30 years prior to the time this movie's set. But it's a blast. It's a definite nod to 80s like Halloween slashers. So it's a definite 80s throwback. Miss Barnhart, obviously the first part of her last name there is Barn. So that, and then not only did they include Linnea Quigley, who's fairly iconic as a scream queen, but also, Ari Lehman, the first Jason in Friday the 13th as Dr. Rock. He is, you can tell he had a blast with his small role in this, as well as Miss Quigley as Miss Barnhart. So it's really cool, in my opinion, that they pulled those guys into the mix. To kind of give it that extra nod to the slashers of yesteryear. But overall, the setting is really awesome. It has a small town feel. The atmosphere is great. We have scenes in a place called Helen's Valley. That's where these kids are from. And then the barn here is in Weary Falls. And there's some church scenes, some cornfield, kind of like camping sort of scenes, but a lot of it is set in the barn and also in Helen's Valley, kind of the small town community there. And then they venture to Weary Falls. That's kind of off the map, and that's where all of these legends kind of lie in wait within the barn. And they're trying to, get the courage to go in, and there's a little bit of hesitation. But yeah, turns out the legend is true. We have, three kind of ghoulish killers here. I'll just kind of show the back. It's you can see there in the middle, the Boogeyman, Hallowed Jack, and the Candy Corn Scarecrow. So, yeah, you can see some praise for the film. I would have to agree. An unbelievably fun 80s horror throwback. A stunning portal into campy 80s horror. And you can see Ari and Linnea there to the right. If you want to pause that and read the synopsis, that will kind of break it down even better than probably what I could. I tend to ramble on if I try to talk too much during my reviews, but yeah, I was kind of able to make some connections to the feel of the Halloween franchise. It had some similar music, and by the way, the soundtrack of this thing is killer. I would really love to actually pick that up at some point from Scream Team releasing. I'm not sure if they have that available or not. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of music, as you guys know, and it's not only does it have the creepy kind of Halloween music behind it that kind of makes your skin crawl, but it also has some good rock, some metal. So it kind of pulls together all of the different 80s vibes and kind of just throws it all into one really cool indie film. And I will tell you that these guys look awesome. While the film does have kind of a little bit of a lower budget kind of feel to it, you can tell that they put a lot of time and effort into making it scary through the legendary killers here. The pumpkin head guy, he has actual flames, like you can see through his cutout eyes. The miner, his face is just, oh my word, just very zombie-like, really, really, really creepy. And the boogeyman, scarecrow kind of character there, he has some really crazy kills. Really, really, just creepy and genuinely scary all around. Definitely has that campy, corny kind of vibe to it. Definitely some laughs thrown in here, so it doesn't take itself too seriously. But where it does take itself seriously is, the killers here and the actual kills and the gore. It is just it's a blast. So props to the people behind the makeup and the costumes and just the overall production of this thing. I found it really, really enjoyable, and I'd highly recommend it to you guys. So yeah, go check out The Barn. If you want to hold off for Halloween, it's definitely, in my opinion, a great one to watch during Halloween time, and I'm hoping that 1031 is as well, and I'm going to be checking that out here sooner than later and sharing that with you guys too. So yeah, go support Scream Team releasing. They're really nice people. I've had a few interactions with them, and they were all positive, and they're really obviously appreciative of the support of their work. So yeah, guys, let me know if you guys have seen this. If you have picked this up yet and have it in your collection, if you maybe grabbed the Blu-ray that's also available. I passed on that just to kind of start out with this one and see what I thought of it. But yeah, I might pick up the Blu-ray as well at some point. But yeah, I really enjoyed The Barn, and I hope you do too. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.